Welcome back, Dapper Dialogues family. Today we are here from the shop edition.
Yes, sir.
We mixing it up for y'all from the shop edition. We want to see how this hit. We might do something more like this, we might not. But welcome back, Dapper Dialogues family, where you can be dapper instead of being fly.
Thanks.
Transformation Thursdays, baby. We're gonna hop straight into it. I'm your co-host, Troy Jr., and our secondary co-host.
About to whip it up, D Prince the Barber.
Hence the name, The Barber. That's why we're giving this a shot. So let me know how y'all think. We're just gonna flow like normal, man. We're just changing up the scenery. We still in Aspen right now. Aspen, Colorado. Uh, just left the ski slopes. All that good stuff. But I want to talk about this, bro. Did you see that Draymond thing?
Yes, bro. Dude had what's the name of the headlocks, huh?
Bro, Draymond is literally like the modern day Debo, bro. Like, bro, this dude is out here stepping on people like WWE. He choking people out. He kicking people in the groin.
Yeah, bro. He
Like,
wildin'.
bro, this dude is like he's the legit definition of black Air Force.
You
energy.
saw what he said though? You saw
What?
He's suspended for 5 games, but you saw what he said. He was basically telling the people how he said he liked how everybody telling him how to change Draymond, how to be a different Draymond. He said, but nobody want to change themselves. So he said, I'm gonna stay Draymond that I am, bro. He gonna end up getting kicked out the league, bro.
Nah. He already on his way out the league. So honestly, I'm surprised he got that big max. Like he got like 150, I think, for like 4 years.
Yeah, but man, he kind of doing a little too much.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like Draymond though, is because he's always unapologetically himself. Like he always gonna do him. But one of the funny things I saw about that was the memes that was coming from when Rudy got choked. Bro, somebody had threw up the Jody baby boy.
Oh yeah.
They was like, we going to your mom, going to your mom. Yeah, that stuff was so funny,
did see
bro.
that. Hey, bro, they got a lot of me, dude. What his name is, Famous Los.
Yeah,
But he was posting some funny stuff too.
I ain't seen everything
He
posted.
said he should Rudy should press charges. He said he should go to jail.
Nah, bro. They said Rudy ain't gonna never be able to come back from this. They're gonna be like, anytime Rudy talk, because they say, I don't know if you know, Rudy had like he threw like a fake punch at one of his teammates, Kyle Anderson, and they said Kyle Anderson and them end up getting into it in the locker room or something, because I think it happened during the game. But from now on, Rudy ain't gonna be able to do nothing. They're gonna be like, you ain't do that to Draymond. Like, I can like if I was in the NBA, the next game I play, if I play Rudy next or the next time I play him, I'm throwing him off his game immediately because I'm gonna do something to him, make him like, bro, chill, and I'm like, you ain't said that to Draymond. And then he gonna be like all off his
What
game.
can he do? Like he can't do nothing, bro. The dude was begging for his life, bro.
Bro, somebody said he tapped. Somebody was like he tapped.
He kind of did on the stick.
I ain't gonna lie, that like Draymond is big, but Draymond not. He only like 6'8".
Like he ain't really got. To me, he don't even look like he got that much muscle to be like.
Nah, he is strong.
He probably physically strong,
but I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, this don't even seem real because, okay, yeah, he like 6'8". Rudy like 7'1", 7'2". That's like a good gap. And the way he choked him up, he choked him up like he was littler than him. Like, I mean, on the clip you can see he kind of jumped up.
Yeah, he did. But why? I'm trying to figure out why he went straight for him though, bro.
Man, I think in that whole point in time, it was just like he saw opportunity. It's always beef with it's always beef with the Timberwolves. Nobody in the league like Rudy except the people on his team. Like, and even then, people didn't like him whenever when Donovan. No, who was on the Jazz that look?
The Jazz.
I mean, not the Jazz. Who left them in Timberwolves?
Shoot, they had their point guard was Teague.
No, I mean it was some. It was what star just left? I thought a star just got traded or left.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the Timberwolves like that.
I can't remember. Maybe I may be referring to. I may be mixing it up with the Jazz, but
I mean,
I've been hearing. I hear a lot of people don't like him. So I think at that moment, now I did go back and look at the clip. the clip, they said Rudy was trying to be the peacemaker, but from the angle, they said if you look at it, like they had like 5 different camera angles, and if you look at it from the angle where Draymond, the camera was like from Draymond angle, it looked like Rudy was trying to like put like Clay in like a chokehold. So if that was the case, we could see why Draymond did that. But he put him in a chokehold and drug him like 60 feet.
He did.
Like it would have been one thing if he would have like choked him up, hemmed him up for a little bit. It was like, all right, calm down.
I wonder what Steve Kerr was saying. I saw him on the sideline trying to tell Draymond to stop.
Bro, whenever Steve Kerr walked up, he was over there like on Debo, like, Craig, come on, Craig. You ain't gonna win them all, but you live to fight another day. Bro, that was so funny, bro. I'm loving the NBA now. Draymond got ejected in the last 2 of his games. But that's why I like Draymond, because he bringing old NBA back. He bringing that physicality back. Like now everybody want to be buddy friends. Nobody want to like foul. I like Draymond a lot because prime Draymond play like how I used to play. You know, I was like undersized center, physical. I was Draymond. I was the one that put out there to throw niggas off their game. I was out there using all my fouls, just being like just annoying on the court. Like anybody come to the paint, I'm fouling you hard. I'm to the point where you like don't want to come to the paint. I'm overly boxing you out. I'm setting super hard screens. Like, but the only thing is Draymond ain't had no bag. I had a little bag, you know. Had a jump on me. I was really like a mix of like Ben Simmons with a little bit of Draymond, with a little bit of like Glenn Davis in there. I had a little.
God dang, you was a triple threat,
huh? Honestly, I think one of the closest comparison to how my game used to be is my cousin in the NBA, Kenny Lofton Jr. Man, shout out Cuzzo, you know, holding it down for the family. But yeah, Kenny Lofton game resembles mine a lot. A lot of people want to know where he learned a lot of stuff he got. You know, I used to teach him that stuff back in the day. Though.
Yeah, that boy. I don't know, man. Draymond is. I mean, Draymond in my book, that's what he's on the court for, bro. He playing. I feel like he's playing his role. Somebody told him to be that guy, and he just doing good at it.
It's just that nobody knows how to be Draymond besides Draymond. So like, yeah, everybody knows he out there talking and stuff, but like Draymond is the only person that know what's in the Draymond arsenal. Just like Curry. Yeah. Curry the only one that know, like, he might not have done it yet, but Curry know, like, man, if I need to, I could really like do like a fade and 3, no look, and that's cash, even if you ain't shoot it yet. So Draymond, like, man, if I need to hem somebody up, that's in my arsenal, even if I ain't done it yet. Like, y'all don't know, but like, I want to see a fight though, bro. Nobody be fighting in the NBA like.
Nah, that's the closest you probably gonna see.
And then now I feel like I'm surprised they didn't make an example out of Draymond. I think the only reason why they didn't is because Steve Kerr was taking up for him, and he was like, "Bro, you can look. Draymond was trying to break it up." But I think because most of these coaches they don't take up for their team players, especially not the start. Like I guarantee you that the coach for the Grizzlies, he probably didn't try to plead no type of case for John Moran. He was probably just like.
Sometimes them coaches don't want to get involved because of the owner. They'll fire him.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, Steve Kerr, he got pulled. He got 4 championships just with the Warriors. He got more throughout his career, and he Hall of Fame coach, USA All-American coach, Olympic coach. Like, so he's stamped. Like, certain coaches can say stuff like that, like Popovich, Doc Rivers, Ty Lue, shoot, even like Ime Udoka. I like Ime Udoka. He over there turning the Rockets organization around. I feel like I think because that was the coach for the Celtics.
Yeah.
They got rid of him because that little stuff happened. But at the end of the day, yeah, you gotta separate business and pleasure. But I gotta he wasn't hurting the team. Now, granted, the team was severely good, so they didn't need that much of a coach. But his coaching impact was drastic. You can see what Ime was doing and how he got that team under control because before he was coaching, they was good, but when he got there, it kind of like pushed them over the edge. But now I think that 1 year that they had, it was 1 or 2 years he coached. That 1 or 2 years that he was in Boston, I think that kind of like put an imprint on the star players that was already there, like Al Horford, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, and Derek White, and all of them. So they knew how to carry on that same style of basketball that Ime implemented.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically had to show them the ropes. And at this point, it don't matter who they come in because he getting the job done because he already know what to do.
Speaking of the Rockets, man, freaking bro, Harden since Harden got to over there, bro, they 0-7. What 0-7?
Man,
They say this the longest that Kawhi never won a game. Like this the longest streak since never. Like he said in high school, from high school to college, he said the NBA, Kawhi, this is his first time going 7 games losing streak.
And it's not even, it's a simple fix, bro. I think so. What I heard was that Ty Lue is the coach over there.
Mm-hmm.
They said Ty Lue didn't want to trade for Harden. He told the owners like, yo, we good, because they was winning before Harden got there.
Definitely was, yeah.
So I think Ty Lue said, yo, we good. I like our team. We've been winning. And they got some nice young dudes like Bones Highland got pushed off the rotation since Harden got there. And they still got Terrence, man, or Trey, man, however you say his name.
Yeah, I don't, bro. To be honest, bro.
But they said that so he didn't want Harden. They ended up trading for him, and the owners wanted Harden. So I think it was the coach.
But why though? That's what I'm trying to figure
out.
I
think now is that the Ty Lue, they said Ty Lue's trying to make a point now. He like, all right, these coaches want, so I'm gonna play them. So now that's why they running small ball and messing up. Granted, through all this, there have been some good sides of it because they almost beat the Nuggets the other day. They was up like 5 with like 3 minutes left, but they was running small ball. They had Zubac on the bench. Zubac on the bench frustrated. You can see his gestures and everything. He frustrated. They got Paul George and Kawhi switching on Joel Embiid. I mean, not Joel Embiid, Jokic.
Yeah, they wild.
Like,
on
yeah,
that.
so they end up coming back and losing, and the Nuggets ended up winning. But then again, I can't even judge that as no good game because Jamal Murray been out. So it's like Jamal Murray come back, that's an extra 20 points. Jamal not coming to play, he coming to get straight buckets.
Yeah, I don't, bro. To be honest, bro, I don't really know why a lot of people like keep trying to get Harden on their team, bro. Like I feel like Harden is to the point to where, bro, he needs to just get what he get. Because every team he go to is like it. First of all, I don't like how he be leaving teams. I don't like that. I don't like how he go sit on the bench and be a little crybaby when he can't get what he wants until he get traded. That's the second time he didn't did that.
Third.
Well, yeah, third. You right, third.
And he just keep doing it, trying to get his way.
And they keep picking him up, and it's the same results, bro. Like you got to face the fact, bro.
And you know what's crazy is at the game he was talking to Bones on the bench. Hold up. He was talking to Bones on the bench, and he was like, "I just got to get my groove again. I got to find my swagger during the game." And Bones over there like laughing with him, but it's like, bro, you was an all-star, superstar, NBA vet. It shouldn't take this long. You know the NBA, you know the system. It shouldn't take this long at all. There's no excuse. Because granted, he need the ball in his hands, but you still he led the NBA in scoring. He was the season point leader. We are $1 million corporation. Somebody just got fired because something was going on with the video quality, and we lost some footage. But we are professionals, so we will be continuing where we left off. About 30 minutes of footage got lost, but neither here nor there. So we'll just hop straight into it. Sorry for the inconvenience, but as we were talking, what you were saying,
So
DeAndre?
basically, who you got? Album of the year.
Album of the year. I'ma say it gotta be. It's been a lot of people been dropping. Me personally, I might have to go with Drake. I mean, not Drake. I might have to go with Rod Wave. But on that Drake album, it was crazy, bro. Like, I think he had, if he would have did like a lot of the same, he had like 2 songs for every genre. That's what I kind of didn't like. Even though I like artists to be diverse, I don't like when they do too much. And I felt like the song, I don't remember how many, I think it was like a 20-song album or something
Yeah,
like
yep.
that. And he had like 2 songs from each genre. So it's like, bro, you got a lot going on. And I can't really get into the groove of it because it's like, if I'm listening to an R&B album, I know it's R&B. If it's rap, I know it's rap.
Mm-hmm.
But you got R&B, rap, reggae, Jamaican, island music. It was too much going
He
on for me.
definitely mixed it up. He definitely
And
did some shit nobody else really
yeah, and
did.
I don't mind that, but it's like you gotta like make it make sense a little bit. But what I will say is one dude I want to shout out is bro. They got this dude from Beaumont. I don't know if you heard about him. His name Tizo Touchdown,
Mm-hmm.
bro. This dude Tizo is so nice, bro. Like his voice, bro. But when he was singing on that Drake album, it was like, yo, like I've been knowing about him for a minute, bro. But when he was on that album going crazy, bro, like I don't know, it's like something about his voice. Pause, but like when I hear his voice, bro, it's like it just like open me up. Pause, like it just it's like open. I don't it's like open my soul up or something. Like I feel like dude was like speaking like
How you find like
oh
how you normally find your new rappers? Like on YouTube, do you go to like, is it like on World Star? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't listen to new rappers. All y'all niggas trash. Nah, I lie. But honestly, mainly like TikTok. Honestly,
mm,
they got this one dude coming out right now. Shout out to him. That I mess with. His name is One Up T, I think. But yeah, TikTok really. TikTok, Instagram Reels, like that's really about it. Or sometimes like somebody might make a post and they play a song. You know, oh, I like this song. Shoot, On the Radar. I listen to a lot of On the Radar. He be putting the light on a lot of
on the
people.
radar? What's that?
So it's like these people that they do like live performances, but like he do it in like a studio setting, and people go in there like freestyle. But sometimes they have like a whole song already. But sometimes it's labeled a freestyle. So they
Man, I
go.
want to go to. I want to go on The Voice, bro. Like, I want to like go to what people singing and stuff and rapping and stuff. I just want to go to one of them. Like, I want to just see how it really is. Cause bro, they be having some talented people that be going on there.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I can actually sing though. Like
So give it a try. Then what you mean? Like,
nah, but like not like saying like I got a few songs that I ain't dropped yet that I made. But I feel like if I did like a whole album in that genre, like the way I did it, like singing, it would hit. I got one song. I'm probably gonna drop before the end of the year that I was singing on, but it's old, so my voice probably changed since then. But I don't know. I kind of like singing when I go to the studio or when I was going to the studio because I don't know. I resonate with Rod Wave a lot, like music wise, and I feel like the only way somebody can really feel your pain, like through your music, is if they can hear it in your voice.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like it's like, and it's only a few rappers that can give you that same feeling of that pain through their words when they rapping. Like Lil Snoop, like nigga said, what he said about running through the streets at night.
Oh, you talking about balling like he mellow? Something about
Running
dang,
street
uh,
feet
feet
black.
black. Yeah, dang.
What
What
he
did he
said?
say?
Mama told me, grandma told me be in for the
The street
street life.
light.
But now
Yeah,
I'm thinking going
hard
hard
in
in the
the street
street life.
life.
Like when he was rapping that, I felt it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
I
but
mean, like you said, it hits you. It hits you different because I mean that might have happened something like that in your life.
yeah,
So
and I also think that when it's real, it hit different.
yeah,
So like, I definitely remember growing up as a kid, playing outside all day, as soon as them street lights come on,
you better get your ass home.
fast, bro. I remember like, bro. So I had the goal right in my house, right out under the street light. But I used to finesse it and go like to other people's crib down the block around woo woo. And you know, sometimes that street light, it ain't no warning. It ain't no warning for the street light. You just hooping, and you playing basketball, you playing kickball, and then out of nowhere you look up, you like, whoa.
Bro, you ever stopped in the middle of a game? And
hey, how long that been on? And then niggas like, like everybody running, like on their bikes, pushing it. Like,
bro, that's how it be, bro. I swear. I remember one time we was in the middle of the game. It was game point, bro, and we didn't score like 3 times, bro. That street light come out, like, man, you got it. I'm out.
like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It been some times, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do some wild stuff as a kid, bro. So we used to play with like pellet guns and BB guns a lot. So me and my friends around the neighborhood, we used to play like cops and robbers. The robbers was on feet, and the cop had the bike. And they would hide around the neighborhood, like around the block. So I was playing, I was a cop one time, and the robbers, they could shoot you back, but like it was kind of like GTA RP. So I remember one of my friends, he used to live down the street from me. I was the cop. I pulled up on him, and they start running, so I'm chasing them. The one of them fell. I got on him, and this nigga, no, I was chasing him. And I got close, and this nigga shot me with his BB gun, but it hit me in a.
Oh, y'all was shooting real BB guns,
like with the plastic BBs though.
Oh, I'm about to say y'all wilding.
but it hit me. We used to do the metal
so the
BBs.
airsoft gun.
Yeah, but we used to do the metal BBs too. But at this time it was the plastic, and he hit me right in between my nose. And I'd take a lick with a BB gun, but it was something of, I think, like in between your nose is like a sensitive spot. And it
yeah, like right here?
Like it was like right on the tip.
Oh.
And it made my eyes water. And I felt played. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm not crying. You just made my eyes water. So when that happened, boy, I was like, all right. So I was acting like the cop. I was like, put the gun down. Throw the gun down and I'll let you go. Kick it away from me. I did just like they do in the movie. I was like, put it on the ground. Kick it away from me. He kicked it away from him. We're in the grass. He kicked it away from him. I'm like, put your hands up. You know what you need? Hands behind your back. He did that. But I picked up his gun, picked up my gun, unloaded the clip on his ass. That nigga was on the ground. I shot out because I felt played. Boy, I unloaded the whole clip on. I'm like, don't you ever try me like that again, boy.
Man, I remember I was with my cousin one day, and we used to do crazy stuff, bro. We used to do this thing to where we would try to turn our PlayStation on with a BB gun. Yeah. So you know how the PlayStation 2, you know how it was an airsoft gun, but you know the PlayStation 2 had the green and the blue.
Oh yeah, shoot it.
And we shoot it to try to see if we can open the CD disc.
Sure.
So, bro, I'm shooting it, and he got his time. I think we all got like 10 shots. So he got his time. I go to shoot mine, and all I hear is, man, I turned the light on, bro. He in the corner like this. Bro, the BB gun, the thing ricocheted and hit him in the eye, son. I'm like, you good? He was like, man, no, I ain't good, bro. You shot me with the BB gun. I say, bro, I ain't mean to, bro. We got an argument over that shit and everything, bro. I'm like, well, I guess we ain't doing that again.
What I used to do, hold on, I'll let you know.
But yeah, bro, man, we did so much stupid stuff as kids, bro. Like, we look back at it, we laugh at it, but we like, bro, it could have been way worse.
Nah, but I used to do so much stuff as a kid, especially with like BB guns. The crazy thing is, I'm surprised I'm not infatuated with guns now, because as a kid, that's all I wanted was guns. And we was like real movie oriented as kids. So shout out to Clover Street. We was on Clover Street. I forgot what the name of that neighborhood is. What's that name of that neighborhood by McNeese? Next to J Hall. What they call it?
I don't know.
I don't know. But it was some neighborhood. Yeah, if you watching this and you from the lake, you know. But I was on Clover Street, by J Hall, and all my partners used to live over there. So we used to now over there we had deep like hoop sessions, football, BB, everything. So it was like 8 of us, and it was me, and we split up, and we all had BB guns, airsoft guns. We was running around shooting people, but we were so movie oriented. We was like, all right, everybody split up. You get shot, you out. So they riding by on bikes, looking for us through the neighborhood. They seen us, we running. Bro, I kid you not, we pulled it like the scene on Friday, bro. We running, like you know how they was on that house and jumped in the back of that truck?
Yeah.
We jumped in the back of the truck, we laying flat. They right by us, riding by, we hear them. Like, bro, we was just like exactly like off Friday, bro. It was so funny, bro. Like, we used to do so much stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was bad, bro. Like, I had a pellet gun too. Now the pellet gun, I wasn't a good shot, or I thought I wasn't a good shot with the pellet gun because I used to shoot at stuff and not know if it hit. Because the pellet gun's so small, if you hit an animal, unless it's like a bird, it's not gonna it's not gonna fall. So I probably didn't hit a lot of stuff and didn't know I hit it. But this one time in particular, I was with my cousins and we was at my cousin's house, and we had these, they had a pellet gun. So we shooting their pellet gun. I think I had mine with me too. But we was shooting it at their neighbor window. And we were so far away, we couldn't tell if it was hitting or not. So we kept shooting. We shot probably like 30 pellets over there. 10 in the window, but it never cracked. Like, I mean, it did crack, but I mean, it never like shattered. So, but we so far, we can't even see if it's hitting. So we aiming it at the direction. It was like a whole. It wasn't a window. It was like a sliding door that was all glass. So we shot. And we ain't hearing that, and we shooting like over the fence from my cousin backyard, and so we like, bro, we don't even know if it's hitting. So I end up like, all right, well, cool. We end up leaving. Boy, my cousins called me later, boy. They like, man, we got in trouble. We got a whooping. Yeah. I'm like, man, what they was like, man, them pellets was hitting that window and they called our daddy. So I just played it P.
You ain't cracked? They ain't cracked? The window didn't crack?
I don't think it cracked. But I just played like shit. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Man, what y'all talking about?
Shit. Cause my uncle called. I think my uncle called my daddy. I was like, man, I don't know what they was doing, son. They was doing that. They gotta take that lick dolo. Bro, I wasn't even in the mix of that, bro. I'm like,
man, what's the worst thing you ever did as a kid? Like, I'm talking about like with your partners or without your partners. Just something that you did that when you look back at it, you're like, bro, why did I even do that?
the worst thing I ever done. Let me think. I'm gonna go through the whole archive of my life right quick.
You
John.
want me to say mine? Why you?
Yeah, you can say yours. Let me think.
Man, we used to, it was me and my homeboys, and they used to live. Matter of fact, right where y'all used to live at, but it was like over that bridge.
Yeah.
And used to have, bro, cars that used to pass, but it was, I mean, you'll probably get like maybe 5 cars every 5 minutes, something like that. Well, but we'll be sitting on top of the roof and we had like potatoes, like regular potato, bro. We used to chunk them mugs off the roof.
Right.
But one time we bust a window. We bust somebody's window, bro. They looking. Good thing they didn't know where it was at because how the roof was, it was like a sharp roof. So once we went on the other side, you couldn't see. So, bro, we throwing potatoes off the. I mean, potatoes that our parents bought, bro. If you look back at that, I'm like, man, if they would have found out, bro, we wasting potatoes and stuff. But we end up doing that, cracking somebody's window, bro. It was on like it was a brand new car too, brand new car, bro. Man, as soon as it broke his window, he stopped. He put it in park and he looked around. And, bro, my heart was racing so fast. I'm like, bro, if this dude catch me, my daddy about to whip this shit out of me, bro. We didn't get caught, but I was like, man, that's probably the dumbest thing I ever did. Like, bro, I'm like, you realize they would have had to pay for that if they would have found out that it was us. But
I think the worst thing I did, like, I mean, I did a lot of stuff, but growing up, like, a lot of stuff I did was normal. Like, it was bad, but it was like normal bad, like fighting, stealing, uh, stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
That was kind of normal. I think, but the wildest thing might have been when I got to high school, and I think that was the most severe thing I did because it involved the police, and it was whenever I sprayed like some wood polish furniture spray down the whole hallway. So bro, we had a teacher, right? We had this teacher in class. And she never missed school. She was my English teacher. Shout out Miss Miguel. She never missed school. She was at school so much it like we used to practice football after school. After practice, she leaving when we leaving. Like,
God, dog, she was really dedicated.
bro,
huh?
she was always there. So she never missed school. I think throughout my whole time, she probably missed like 2 days of school, and that was one of them. So she was like, I never miss, and I don't want to have any bad woo. But we didn't have a sub. She had a teacher's assistant. So he just taught the class. He was always there when she was there. But so he knew how she taught all that. So he was the teacher for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like kind of laid back, letting us do what we want. Nobody really like respect. Yeah, I guess you could say nobody kind of respected him. But we respected our teacher because she was old and she was a sweet lady. So we never wanted to like disrespect her or shoot. If somebody disrespected her, a kid would get on another kid. Like that's how much we like cared about her. And she used to like look out for us a lot too. Like if you needed money or whatever, she'd give it to you. Like she was like really like a real grandma for real. So she was gone there one day though. And we was cutting up bad that day. We cutting up. I think I was a freshman. I might have been a freshman. We cutting up so bad, and but we wasn't like doing nothing crazy though. But he was kind of like letting us rock. And one of my partners, he went by boosting. He sprayed that furniture spray on the ground in the class, but he sprayed it in like one spot. And then he was like running right. He was holding like both of the desk with his hands, and he was like running like hella fast in one spot. So it was like, all right, that was cool. My partner Jace, he ended up getting the spray. He sprayed it down the whole aisle of the desk, like the whole desk aisle. So he's sliding like the where's my super suit dude down the aisles. So I'm like, oh dang, like, and I'm like, dang, they did that. I can't do what they did. If I'm gonna do it, because we was like a trio. This was our three partners. So I'm like, shoot, if they did that, I gotta go bigger. But when Jace did that, the teacher was like, hey, y'all put that up, yada yada. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, dang, get to do mine though. So what we did was we left class late because it was after that class was lunch. We left class late. The teacher assistant left out, and I grabbed the sprayer and I sprayed it down the whole hall because I'm like, I'm going big to go home. I sprayed it down the whole hall because the hall was empty and we was the last people. I'm like, I'm gonna spray it down this hall, and you know how after lunch people be running the class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I caught damn near every inch. I'm going like this.
How you got out of the hall then without smell?
So I was spraying walking backwards.
Oh, okay.
So I'm walking backwards doing it, like making sure while we walking, I'm spraying as we walk behind us. So I did that, and I'm like, when niggas come through here, they're gonna be running the class. It's gonna be like 50 niggas slipping and piling on top of each other. It's gonna be like a scene off a cartoon or something. So while I'm doing this, we are dying laughing because like just the thought of it, like. So I did this, and I knew I did it. So I'm like, all right, we can't be the first ones in the hall. We gotta kind of be late leaving lunch. So I hear like some ruckus going on, and niggas start chatting like, oh, somebody slipping, the whole hall slippery, yada yada yada. I'm like, dang, people know. So by the time we get out, we because we leave lunch late too. The janitor, he didn't mop the hallway already.
Man, and he was on it.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, he messed it up. So I ain't tell him I did it, but I was like, damn. But the dude, he was a cool like janitor because he knew like my grandfather that I didn't even know, and he was like, he helped paint my grandma's house. So I was always cool with him, and he was cleaning up, and I was just like, off the strength that I was like, oh, I'll help you, bro. So I went to go help him, and he's like, I already done it, but I ain't tell him I did it. He like, yeah, somebody sprayed some stuff. So I'm like, dang. So I'm like, but I felt bad for him. So I'm like, all right, bet. So the word getting out. So I'm like, and it was only me and my partner. So I'm like, as long as nobody ratting, we stay solid, we good. So they did have cameras in the hallway, but the cameras never worked. Or they like, say if you lost something or somebody took something out your locker, they was like, the cameras don't work. But soon as
But
that
they worked
situation,
then, huh?
man, camera worked 4K that day. So I'm in. They like, man, you weren't even worried about the camera. I'm like, bro, them cameras never work anyway. Because we used to steal out of classrooms and change grades and all that. Nobody ever caught us because I guess the cameras didn't work. But that day they had us in 4K. So I'm so calm solid. I'm like, man, I know none of my partners read it, and I ain't read it. So as long as we just stand on 10, I ain't did nothing. We good. So I come back. So I go to class late because my partners, they like, bro, somebody said they knew it was you. And the teacher, so a teacher almost slipped. That's what made it so bad. The teacher almost slipped. And they was talking about she was tripping and yada yada yada. So I'm like, nah. So I went to the my duck off spot at school. I went to the locker room for a little bit. And then I went to class like 10, 15 minutes late. So they was like, she mad, don't even go to class, yada yada yada. But I'm like, how she know it's me? She shouldn't know it's me. So I sneak in class. She was like, her back was to the wall or something. I sneak in class. I duck off. I'm in class for about another 5, 10 minutes. She ain't even know I'm in there. She go on teaching. And I think niggas was like laughing and stuff because like they saw me sneak in. And then she like trying to put two and two together. So I think once she saw me, she was like, she just like snapped out again. And she was like, you need to leave before I do something that I regret. I'm like, man, what the? Man, you ain't even, you feel me? Because she was one of them teachers that was like standing on business almost. She was like, I don't need this job. My husband made good money.
Like that?
She was like, my husband, she was white though. She was like, my husband made good money. This job don't pay me nothing. I don't need this job. I could just go home, be a housewife. I do this because I want to.
That's wild.
And this was before the incident. She used to tell us all the time. So we laugh and woo. I sneak in, so I'm like, dang. So they like, yeah, she talking about pressing charges on me and yada yada yada. So I'm ducked off. They're like, you need to leave. So I go duck off. And then they, everybody looking for me. So I do the little walk of shame down the hall. After everybody like we need so and so to come down to the office. I go down to the office. As I'm walking, like it's like buku teachers in the hallway. And I'm standing, I'm stone cold solid. Like poker face. So and then I'm just like, I'm gonna take my lick on the chin. I'm walking it out, and one of my teachers made me laugh because I messed with her, and she was like, "Bro, you are so funny." Because she was like, "That is something that I would have did." So we laughing. It's a whole
dude.
No, it was a girl. She was my art teacher, a lady.
Oh.
And it was a lady. She probably gonna see this because she followed me on Facebook. But so she was laughing and crackling up with me. And she was like, dude, you are so funny, bro. I would have did something like this in high school too. So, but she was like, all right, but don't tell him I said it was funny though. So I'm like, I'm cracking up and then I'm on over to the office. I get in the office now. They was like, they said that. I'm like, man, it wasn't me. I'm like, I'm telling you it wasn't me. Y'all got the wrong dude, son. It was not me. I'm like, how y'all know it's me? So the principal, he like, he was a pastor too, because it was a Christian school. So he like, so you sure it wasn't you? I'm like, yes, I don't know who y'all got the wrong person. It wasn't me. So he like looking like, bro, nigga, I know you lying. so he's like, so if I show you this video, you gonna let's just watch the video. So I'm like, he pump faking, he trying to get me to confess.
I've been in the interrogation room.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, I know the cameras don't work, bro. You not finna get me, bro. Like, you gotta be like, I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it, bro. You gotta, if you gonna get me, you gotta get me, bro. So nigga say, all right, come around here. I go in the office. Man, nigga play the camera. The first thing I'm like, holy shit, these hoes work. I'm like, before he saw me the video, I'm like, these hoes been working.
Your heart started racing.
Bro, because I'm looking at the cameras and I'm not only seeing the hallway, I'm seeing all the cameras. So I'm like, these niggas just must not have been caring because all the spots we thought was ducked off, it's getting seen by the cameras. So I'm like, damn, these hoes been working. They must just ain't been caring. So I'm looking at the screen. Now, granted, it wasn't the best quality. It was like damn near black and white. But it was enough to see what was going on.
That's tough.
So I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, my heart dropped. I'm like, dang, these hoes been working this whole time. So I'm still like, all right, woo. Man, he replayed me. It got me on the camera, hella close to the ground. I'm
you spraying roach spray on me.
But still me, I'm still standing on business. I'm Patrick Mahomes with an audible back there. So I'm like, oh, boom, he threw a little obstacle. He like, so, well, what were you doing right here? Well, I was like, well, honestly, I wanted to spray it on the floor, but it wasn't coming out. So he was like, well, then why were you spraying it so close to the ground? If you look right here, you're very close to the ground, spraying it. And I was like, well, I got so close because I couldn't tell if it was coming out or not. Knowing down. So I'm just audible. I'm not cracking. So they sent me to like the dean of discipline or whatever. And she knew my pops. So her name was Miss Ledette. So I'm going in there. So she was like, man, look, she trying to give me a plea. I ain't copping no pleas. I ain't copping no pleas, bro. So she's like, all right, where'd you get it from? We heard it was somebody else with you that had it. Just get them up. And yada, yada, yada. Because they was like, we know you didn't even have it. Because I didn't have it. I got it from my partner, Jace. So like, yeah, just tell us woo and woo. So I'm like, man, unless they come out and tell you they self, man, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm still on business until this day. Jace owed me for that because I could have brought him in down on that Rico there. It got serious. The lady trying to press charges. So
because she failed.
Yeah, she almost failed.
She didn't fall.
No, I think she might have slipped and caught herself. But she had heels on, so she probably damn near fell.
Yeah.
But that's why he was getting so serious. And I'm like, man, look, I know I'm thinking like a real criminal. I'm like, man, I'm a first time offender, man. I know I ain't got no record. Hey, you feel me? My name good in the streets. If it go down, I'm gonna just take that lick and we'll ride it out. So I'm like, shoot, my partner Jason, got in trouble a lot. They might kick him out. Plus, everybody already liked me, and then they recruited me to go there. I didn't want to go there. So I'm like, they ain't going to kick me out. They'll kick Jace out. So I'm like, I'm going to just stand on business, hold that down for my partners. They was trying to get me to give them up for the longest. I'm like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about.
So how long it went on? So you didn't get expelled or suspended or nothing?
Nah, because it was my first thing. So they ended up giving me suspension for the rest of that day. And then I think I had to come back another day and do it in like a full day.
So they told your people?
I think they did. They called them or something like that. But my people weren't tripping. I mean, in high school, they really weren't tripping about stuff like that.
Wait, what grade you was in?
I was a freshman or sophomore. I don't know.
And didn't mess with your football?
Nah. It was a small school. Like, everything we kept in-house because she didn't press charges. Because everybody knew I was like the most likable kid in school. One of the most likable. I was like cracking jokes with teachers. I'm an old head at heart. So, I'm cracking old head jokes with people. And then I had like a good rap sheet. Like some of the teachers that was vouching for me, like they like that English teacher I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Like she know me like she know me. So she was cool, and she was like vouching while she was like, yeah, he's a great kid, yada yada. So they was like, all right, these people, they name holds some weight. So I didn't really get in no trouble, but they tried to do a little something. It never panned out how they wanted to. Beat that Rico case. Hey, you can beat a Rico case by staying solid, kids. I'm telling you, just don't
Standing
talk.
on business.
Standing on business. See, it was 50 versus me. I'm type near stand on business there. One man arm and get 50 there. But yeah, they tried to get me to crack the code. I wasn't cracking. Stood on business. got out that Rico. I did that little time. Did it on my head. You feel me? Did it on my knuckles. It was so short. But
have you ever got suspended from high or any grade?
I never got out school. I don't know. I got a lot of in school suspensions, but I don't think I ever got out school suspension.
Man, I got an in school suspension, bro, for almost a whole year.
What the?
Yeah, bro. It was either that or get expelled. I couldn't do that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You wouldn't be talking to me right now.
Well, whatever I got. See, I ain't gonna lie. I never wanted to get out school suspension because in school suspension, I ain't gonna lie. You could really keep it on the low and your people not know about it.
You could because my school, bro, they didn't play. They called.
Yeah,
they called home.
I had a few that was like that, but some of them it was like by the time. So it was like they acted fast. Like so in high school when they did it, they really weren't tripping. They tried to call, they answer, woo woo. But that was my favorite time because I didn't do nothing. I was like watching movies and stuff. The whole in school, like I was like taking naps. Like I was really just.
Who was your principal over there?
His name was Dr. McIntyre. But the dean of discipline was like a black lady, and she was cool.
Y'all had different. Y'all had a dean of discipline. We ain't had that. We had 2 assistant principals and a principal. And the principal really ain't really. I think the principal only signed off like if you had to get expelled or something. But other than that, bro, the assistant principals handled everything.
Well, even when I went to SJ, it wasn't called a dean of discipline, but they had like a disciplinary person too. But it was like one of our football coaches or whatever. And that's usually how they always do it. It was like a football coach, but when in high school, in middle school, when they used to do that, they'd like write you up. You got to get it signed by your people.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they'll call, but sometimes they don't. But most of the time, you had in-school suspension that next day. So if you didn't get that paper signed and you had suspension, you didn't already did the time for the crime. It's like most of the time, if they end up calling again or whatever, it's like, oh, that's old. I done did that already.
But you ever went home, like they called the house and your parents was at work and you went home and tried to clear that answer machine?
So my mom them like they never had, like they always got a personal number.
Now, they cell phone.
Yeah. So I used to get by sometimes because like they'll be working, but you know, they calling or my mama call back some woo woo. But it was a lot of times where you don't even know. So I hated them games where you gotta guess what like, cause bro, I used to be cutting up in school. I was like an X-class clown, so I wasn't like the class clown, but I was the AD of the team. I wasn't the number 1 or the 2 option, but I was the big 3, the third. So a lot of times they're like call or whatever, and I didn't know. So I be cutting up all week. It's a Thursday. My mom will come home like, how was school today?
Oh, when they ask that question, you know something up.
And you know what's crazy? Sometimes they got smart. They started just asking to ask, and it really wasn't nothing. So I'm like, I don't know if she playing a game or something. Like it was like a mental game. So I'm like, how was school today? I'm like, it was cool. And like nothing happened today. I'm like, we did a little something here, a little something there, but nothing major. And like you show, I'm like,
bro, yeah. I used to hate when they used to question because now I'm wondering. I'm like,
bro, now I'm thinking, I'm going through. I'm like, dang, I know that teacher ain't write me up for clowning, dude. We was all clowning.
For real, bro.
It been hella times like that. I'm like, bro, we was all doing it. Ain't no way she only like singled me out. Like, so I'm always over there like, dang, what could it be like? Ooh, like, bro, one time I was at a football game, bro. This my teacher. I was cool with one of my teacher's son. He was a quarterback. And she was a teacher at the school. And I used to always be in his house. So outside of school, we was all cool. But since I was hanging with him so much, I guess she kind of thought like at school I had to like be like more on it because I be at their house outside of school. So I'm like, nigga, what we do outside of school is what I do outside of school. When I'm in school, I'm a student. Like, you feel me? Like, don't be trying to be like you was at my house, so now I got to do this homework. I'm still not going to do this homework. I'm still not studying for this test. And I'm at the crib this weekend kicking it with the boy. So, and they had like almost like they lived in the country, so they had a lot of land. So the whole school was like, not the whole school, but like that was the spot. Everybody pulling up to his crib. And that was the spot like for the majority while he was in high school. So she had never met my people though. So at one game, she in the stands, and she like, "Oh yeah, I met your parents." Woo, woo. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I told them how you always be sleeping in class and stuff."
Bruh.
I'm like, "Bro, come on, bro." So my mom was like, "Yeah, you be tired." And my mama, when I got to high school, before I moved with my grandma, when I was living with them, I used to be on the game a lot. And I was like, "Bro, I'm growing up, bro. I can be on the game on a school night and still go to school and not be tired." And so, but I think the class she was talking about was at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you just ready to go.
Bro, you didn't ate lunch, bro. All
Bro,
that stuff
after
kicking in.
PE and all
Yeah,
that.
bro.
So I used to be dozing off her class a lot. And she was like, "That's because my mom, anything I did was because of something when I was a kid. So if you failing or make a bad grade or something,
Because you didn't go to sleep.
you no, because you was on that game or on that phone or
they
mama,
always use that as an excuse, bro.
my ankle hurt. That's because you was on that phone last night. Like, what? Come on, son. Like, mama, I missed the bus. That's because I told you to iron your clothes. Like, bro, what are you talking about? This is just, it ain't gotta, you feel me? It's not always a correlation. So she was like, I'm like, bro, no, it wasn't even that, bro. So, but I told her, I'm like, man, you tripping, son. So I was like, oh yeah, she wanna know. I was like, man, you gotta watch out for them type, bro. Like,
yeah, they definitely, bro. I hate the ones that talk behind your back. That's the ones like whenever they try to sneak up.
I don't know. That should be hanging up.
What you looking for? They right there on the refrigerator.
Refrigerator. Oh,
Well, but yeah, the the ones that don't even tell you nothing. They don't even like they know you did something wrong. You think, man, I got away with it. And then they call their parents and they hit you with that Dave Chappelle. Got you, bitch.
nah, you know what's the worst thing happened as a kid, bro? Is whenever your parents don't they just be like you get in trouble and they don't react, and then they be like, "It's all right."
No, it's kind of scary.
No, but I'm talking about like when they don't react and they be like, they just like you go on about it and you think, "All right, we cool." Like I said my piece. They said I shouldn't be doing this and act right. Now we cool, and then you act up again like or something, and then they'll come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, don't forget I owe you one."
No, facts.
Hey,
Facts.
don't forget I owe you one. Oh, I owe you one. What you mean you owe me one? Now you starting to think like, what the?
But my daddy used to say that all the time.
I owe you one. Like, what the heck?
Bro, my daddy used to say that all the time, bro. Like if I get in trouble, bro, and it happened actually when I wanted something. Like if I wanted something, boy, he said you thought I forgot? You ain't getting nothing. He was like, bro, I still owe you. I can give you that. He said, I can give you that if you want something. But I'm like, bro, like, come on now, man. I thought it was over with. I learned my lesson. I learned not to do it again, especially if I don't get in trouble. I'm definitely not going to see. A lot of people thought opposite. They like, if I don't get in trouble, shit, I can do it again. Nah, heck no. That he gave me that warning. I'm gonna take it, and I ain't gonna do that again. I might do something else stupid, but not that.
See, I used to like. So my thing was like, they was like, as long as you got good grades, you can do whatever you want. Like good grades in sports, you cool. So I try to keep my grades up. So when I did like get in trouble, I was like, it kind of like balanced it out. I mean, like I'm a kid at the end of the day. Well, I was a kid. It's like nigga not gonna go the whole school career not doing nothing. So it's like
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so I'm like maybe if I just keep my grades up, progress reports, all that, whenever I slip, I'm gonna be cool. If I slip a few times, I might still be cool. So I think the last time I caught a whooping was probably like 5th grade.
I wish I can say
maybe 6th, but that was it.
The last time I caught a whooping, bro, I think I was in middle school. I was in middle school. I don't think I ain't getting no whoopings in high school. Well, really, you know, when you get in high school, there ain't no whoopings. You either gonna get punched, you either gonna. Yeah. I mean, ain't no belt coming out.
Yeah, I already told this story. Me and my daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't no belt coming out, bro. Whenever you get to high school. Now you got some parents. I mean, I didn't see some parents, bro. One dude got clowned one day because his daddy came up to the school with a belt in high school. I'm like, bro, your daddy's still whooping your ass in high school, bro. Like, dog, you serious?
I ain't gonna lie. So when I was in elementary school, bro, I think I said this already, but this dude, I had one of my partners, bro. His mama did not play. His mama would come up there, whoop him in front of the class, in the hallway, in the teacher's office, parking lot, before school. After she was one of them on site, like, bro.
She was standing on business.
Like, bro, like he get in trouble, his mama come up there, bro. She like, can y'all come outside for a quick second? She not even taking him. Sometimes she might take him to the bathroom, but sometimes she like right outside the door, just out like you can't see him, but you might hear him. So she might go like outside the building real quick, give him a little quick little swats, send him back in there. But he got to the point where he started clowning about it. So he used to like make it funny, like make jokes about it and stuff, because he was a class clown too. So it was like it just became comedy.
Parents didn't realize that started fights. You come up to the school and whoop me, people gonna clown me. You think I'm just gonna take the clown? Nah, bro. Like that's just gonna start fights, bro.
Oh yeah, that's.
And now you in more trouble, and it's their fault. They could have waited till I got home where it was just me and them, but they wanna try to embarrass somebody.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my thing. I mean, it's not necessarily on the same topic, but just on the topic of embarrassing. Anytime I got embarrassed or felt embarrassed at school, you best believe I'm about to embarrass somebody way worse. Like I remember one time we was practicing for football. Now my level of embarrassing is my scale for embarrassment is different for everybody. I took this as disrespected embarrassment because I was like a sophomore or junior on the team telling the underclassmen. I told them like, yo, y'all get out there, let's start practice. Like we about to start practice, everybody stretch warm, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
I had been a starter on this team for like 2 years already, going on my 3rd year. He told your underclassmen gonna say, nah, bro, let's wait for coach. I'm like, nigga, I know you're not talking to me in front of my team, in front of my peers. I said, all right. I said, man, like I said, everybody on the field, we about to start warming up. Cause you know how sometimes you start practice, but coach, you gotta warm up and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if he come out see us, we done already warmed up, we could get like the running part, and then we get straight into practice. Cause we ain't trying to be at practice all day. So
Especially, yeah.
So I'm like,
right.
I'm like, boom, son. So he basically was testing my gangster. Like I'm not the type to stand on business. So I'm like I said, bro, get on the field. We about to start practice. I get everybody on the, like they start going. It's like a few that don't want to come. Nigga, like nah, bro. I'm like, all right, bet. We on the grass, right? I picked him up, dumped him on his head. Like I don't even know if he had a helmet on or not. Just dumped him smooth on his head. I said,
wait, this
yo.
was in high school?
Yeah, in high school. I was like, yo, like I said, we're on the field. Everybody got their ass on that field after that. It's like, yo, say, bro, you tripping, son. It wasn't even that serious. I was like, hey, we on the field with it. Niggas got on the field after that, bro. I was not
right
playing.
now. Yes,
I was
sir.
not playing, son. You know what I'm saying? What y'all ready to cut, man? Let me know what you think. We should be good, not all, but y'all stay on the looks though. Any last words you wanna, wrap up, let them know?
Man, look, I'm in Dallas area. I haven't been cutting in a while, but I can get you fresh. So if you're in Dallas area and you watching this, holla at me, man. Holla at me.
Bro. Like, let me see the mirror.
I don't even got the mirror, but I got even better. Hold on. Look, I got it even better. Let me.
Yeah, give me right. You dig?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I got my swagger back.
Yes, sir.
Dapper Dialogues, baby. Tap in for you. Get tapped out. Shout out Troy Jr. Shout out Beyond the Wall. Shout out D Prince the Barber. This is sponsored by 3P Legacy and Beyond the Wall. Follow us on all social media platforms. Tap in for whenever Dre get ready to start cutting again. We got new stuff on the way. Share, like, comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And why be fly when you can be dapper instead?
And we out.